So much louder. Are we live this time? Are we finally live? By the lack of you not responding, that means yes, and welcome back to the Calvin TJ podcast. Someone make that a jingle. Make that a jingle. I'll tune my voice. If you do that and email it to me, I will shout you out on the main channel. And that's it. But you should definitely. That would be good. I don't even know what I said. Calvin, what did I say?
Stop.
How did I say it? How did I start it? Welcome back to the Calvin TJ podcast. You know what? How would just be like Calvin TJ show? Every episode from this point on, I'm gonna start it like that.
No,
I say rather than having podcast, it should just be show. Welcome back to the Calvin TJ show. Emphasis on the like a gong Buddha.
Are you done?
I'm just saying.
Are you done?
I'm just saying that would be dope.
That'd
be dope.
Done?
Like,
are you done?
We could get rid of that.
Are you done?
Or
now?
we'll add it into it. We'll integrate it.
No,
We'll make sure
the
both.
outro.
Talking about addiction today.
No, not
me
addiction.
and my monster. Let's get into it. Am I really addicted to Monster?
No, TJ.
Yes.
Is that
Help
what you
me.
wanted to talk about?
I need help.
You do need help. You do drink a lot.
I need help.
You do. You are on one right now. Are you okay? Are you okay? You drinking
Cal, what does the can say?
Call of Duty Black Ops, baby?
I told Calvin, please, can we have COD playing right here during the podcast? And he's like, I'll do it. Never did it.
It's harder than you think.
It's not.
You need a computer that can.
I need a dual monitor setup. One monitor to play the game, and then on the other monitor you set up OBS.
No.
And the screen capture the other side. I could do it.
No.
It's literally what we have on our Twitch stream. Just
Yes, I know, but
welcome back to the Calvin TJ show. You can get like a blues jazz effect to it.
No.
Change the octave.
No.
What are we talking about today, Cal?
What
are we talking about today, Cal?
You need auto-tune, that's for sure.
What are we talking about today, Cal? I'm leaving it raw so it gives people the ability to auto-tune it. If I wanted to fine-tune, I would.
Oh God.
But for the purpose of people,
that's rough.
Auto-tuning and mixing and maxing, it's simple EQ setting stuff, Cal. Really. What are we talking about today, Cal? Enough of me. Enough of me. What about you?
I don't even know anymore, Teach. I don't even know because you're on one. You're on one. I lost it. It's gone. Okay.
I can start from the top. Maybe
no.
Some seconds
We're good. Okay,
find.
no, I got it. I remember now. We're talking about a problem that I have. A problem that I've always had.
That was too easy. I wasn't going to say it. It was too easy. Sorry. I play too many. Welcome back.
Stop. Okay. All right. I play too many video games. I don't think.
Okay, it's not a bad thing.
It's not a bad thing, but if TJ has recently, Call of Duty has come out, the newest iteration, and I've played a lot of it so far, quite a bit so far. Don't do that.
I'm sorry, I should have taken my medicine.
That was gross.
You're gonna have to listen to this.
No, you're not doing that. Don't do that in the mic. No, that's gross. Nobody wants to hear. No,
has anyone ever noticed that we do Rick and Morty themed backgrounds every episode? Because no one's noticed.
I'd like it.
No one's noticed.
I like this one a lot.
I'm upset about that. I go to the comments, scrolling every video. I'm like, nope. I like what you're saying, but nope.
Are you serious?
I've never seen anybody notice it.
Are you serious?
I'm just saying. Come on, boys. Let's go.
Anyways. So, recently the
EKIA confirmed.
Stop interrupting me. Do you want to talk about it?
No, you gotta open it, man.
No, yeah. So I've played quite a bit already, and it came to my attention people, especially TJ, at one time before, asked me the question, Calvin, how do you play so much, and how do you like not get bored, or something like that, and why do I do it so much? And I don't know if it was TJ or another friend of mine telling me that it was a problem that I may be addicted to video games.
Wasn't me.
Wasn't you? Well, I'm sure you've asked me how I.
Maybe it could have been me. I don't know.
Anyway, so I would just like, because I spend so much time. People ask like, why do you spend so much time doing so? And I would like to take that question a little bit seriously. But I've thought about this. I've sat here and thought about teach.
Yeah, that was bad.
Come on, man.
Much
you did
deeper.
That right
much deeper than I thought I was gonna be. You're right. I'm sorry.
Whew.
I know.
So.
Ooh, I didn't even like it. It's my own brand.
Oh God.
That's saying something.
So the way that I would like to phrase it is, so most people have something they would like to spend their time doing, right? That being TJ working on his car, or some people pampering themselves. They get their hair cut. Nails did. Subtweeting somebody. Nice meme.
I don't know.
You don't know who I'm subtweeting? Likes to tan a lot, or
okay.
Okay,
no, I got it.
So everybody has their hobby. My dad does gardening. He spends hours day.
Tatai.
Yeah, Tatai loves to go outside in the back and spend like 4 hours trimming shit.
I've never seen Tata do that, but
dude, have you ever looked out the window? He's there. He's there patting some soil. He's like this. He's a Filipino boy. Filipino boy.
I don't know.
Doing gardening memes. You know what I'm saying? So it's just something like I always use the analogy of like, okay, it's like reading a book for someone else, right? So instead of a written novel that you create your own image in your head, I prefer following a one.
Yeah, but no one's addicted to reading. Like no one's
no, yeah, they are. People lose sleep on it. What are you talking about?
What is it?
I would say not a serious medical case of addiction is someone that can lose sleep over the hobby that they do.
Lose sleep.
As in, like, you're so passionate about it that your sleep schedule
Sorry, this is really bothering me.
It's not because you keep messing with it.
That's right. I'm aware of that.
Stop messing with it. Stop messing with it.
Get me a fidget spinner. I'll stop.
Stop. So like, if you lose sleep, as in, like, you spend so much time doing it that your sleep schedule, like, is altered to a point where it hinders your ability to... What did you just...
Nothing.
Okay. It hinders your ability to wake up in the morning and do what you need to do the next day, right? Like
wait, you're saying that video games does that to you?
No, it doesn't, because of my sleep schedule is bad. I sleep at like 4 a.m. anyway, 3 o'clock. It's bad. I wake up late sometimes, and then I'm very tired during the day, right? Like it.
So it is a problem.
Huh?
So it is a problem.
It's not a problem. I don't think
you just said
it's a hit. Yeah, okay.
You just said, and what is, like, you, in your opinion, an addiction that's bothering you, and then described you and yourself in that scenario.
Okay.
And then we're like, but it's not me.
All right. You're right. It's bad.
Maybe it was me who told you you're addicted.
You are an asshole, Teach. Why do you drink like that? We'll get into it. I'll ask you that later.
What?
I don't want to hose you. We're not hosing you.
I'll do. All right, ready? Here. I'm going to drink normally for the rest of the... Here we go. I'll show you why. No, let's go. Continue. You're picking fights with me today.
All right, no, I'm not, because you're singing. Your singing has got me going. Stop. No. Release that breath. Okay, so I guess you're right. Like, I do have a problem, but it usually only happens when the game first comes out, right? So yeah. I would say I don't know. Do you have anything that can help me explain?
Yes, I have a great example.
Okay, all right. Fuck, shit.
Okay. The friends group that you guys see on the videos and all the videos, like, I guess mainly my channel, Dustin's kind of, he lives kind of far away. I don't know. The friends group that you see in the videos, that's real. None of it's like, it's not like we just get together for videos and then film them and then we don't see each other till like the next, like we're generally all best friends. And
generally.
No, sorry, I meant genuinely, not generally, sorry.
Oh, I was going to say, like, we don't like Beckerman, but that's fine.
Someone should clip that and just, like, send it to Evan, like clip that, like, 15 seconds and then just send it to him.
Like Beckerman. He's all right.
So, like...
Nah, he's not.
We go to dinner often.
We go probably to TJ's house or Evan's house.
Or
that's what dinner means.
Or like we'll go out someplace. I don't know.
We haven't watched a movie in a while.
No, anyways, but besides 4 to 3 times a week, on an average.
Jesus, that's.
I would argue maybe a lot of 2 to 4.
If we're not tired,
sure, but generally around there. And I would say 9 out of 10 times Calvin isn't there. Because he's at home playing video games. And his simple answer is, I don't want to come, sorry.
Yeah.
And then Emily, Calvin's girlfriend, for those who don't know, just comes solo. So it'll be like me, Sabrina, Kevin, Alicia, Evan, Chelsea, Rick, Misty, Mickey, Courtney, or Dustin, Tiana, Emily.
Why is that a problem, though?
And then that's his response.
Why is that a problem?
It's... You just wanted me to use an example as to why.
Yeah.
So to where, and I mean, I'm not Dr. Phil, and I could give a fuck.
Okay, yeah.
But you're asking me to argue a point, so I am.
No, please.
Please. And then, like, Calvin would rather be at home. Like, the moment we're done with work, right? The moment we leave the shop or we're, like, not filming, boom, games.
Yeah.
Or on his phone. And it's like... That's Calvin's. He's doing what he wants to do, and if what you want to do or what you want isn't in the line of sight of Calv, it's not happening unless it's the rare occurrence or Calvin's feeling generous that week. And that one time out of 10, he's like, okay, I'll go, and then he's there. And yeah, that is Calvin outside of videos in a nutshell.
You make it sound so bad.
I mean,
it sound so bad.
I'm not complaining.
Yeah.
I'm just telling it through a story for the purpose of the topic.
Okay. All right. That makes sense. Yeah.
And you could say the same thing to me as, well, TJ, all you do is film and literally edit on the computer.
But like, I guess that's justifiable.
I don't know.
Would it be justifiable if I streamed my video games?
I would argue yes.
I would argue that's another excuse to be like, sorry.
When Calvin was streaming a lot, he used that excuse a lot.
Yeah,
I was streaming like, hey, I like that. Go get at it.
Yeah. So, I mean, I don't want to take addiction lightly, but I do think that
we're not mocking addiction anymore.
No, absolutely not. This is like, we're not doctors.
It's a real thing.
It's a real bad thing. But
I've never experienced anything like that, nor have I seen anything in my family like that. But
like something that's really bad, where quality of life for the person and the people around them is affected by such a thing. But as for me, I do notice that. Oh,
I'm sorry. I'm just drinking the normal way.
I do notice that when I'm not playing video games, I do think about it a lot. But I don't think I could, like when we went to Hawaii or something like that, or Chicago, I wasn't like losing my mind.
No, and
right.
You did every DS.
I didn't play it. I bring it, but I never really.
I don't really understand you playing it.
Yeah, I don't really.
That's fair. That's a fair argument. See, and that's it's like it's not addiction.
but it's something that it does upset people.
Oh, everybody.
Yeah, it does upset people that want to hang out with me, right? Or want like, or are curious to what I'm doing, right? Like, allow me to explain. It's not that I don't want to hang out with you guys, and I don't value video games more than the friendship. It's just the thing.
You're trying to level up, baby.
I'm just trying to level.
I'm just trying to get gold guns. What of it?
I got 2 gold guns, by the way, baby. No big deal. Anyways, so it's not. I'm not weighing it out. Like, I'm just I guess it's really hard, and I don't want to get into the idea of a negative is -3 and a positive is a +1, right? I don't want to get into that really. If you guys want to hear about my ideas on that, then we could talk about that. But to keep a conversation short, I try to even it out, right? Like, sometimes I just don't want to buy food, right? If I bought a lot of food, that's another not excuse, but it's a reason for me, right? And I don't really like the place. Like, when you guys go to
okay, I understand.
Go to, what's it called? That one Italian place.
I'm not gonna say it because I'm not trying to expose my favorite restaurant, but I know
Le Papagayo.
Le Papagayo for sure.
Le Papagayo. Like, when they choose to go there, I'm like, I don't really like the food, and I don't really want to buy anything, and I don't want to just sit there and not be leveling. Oh,
God damn it! I understand.
Yeah, so sometimes it's justifiable, and sometimes it's just me not wanting to go. But I do enjoy when TJ invites us over to his house to go to the pool or something. I like that. I'd like to use my time there. And ever since TJ taught me the value of time, right? It's a commodity that can't be earned and can only be lost, right? So you should be more efficient with your time. So I see it in a selfish way, and I don't use selfish in the connotative sense. I use it in a denotative sense, just thinking of myself and trying to keep myself sane, right? So sit at a restaurant for a time and potentially making great memes, right? Because I love those too, right? So yeah, we have a story about, I think we talked about it with Hunter, where we were in Vegas and there were 12 of us at this table, literally in the middle of the restaurant, and that was a great time because we were making a scene. I was sitting at the foot of one table, TJ and Hunter were on the other side, and I was trying to communicate with them, and I'm literally screaming across this table for this whole restaurant of people just trying to enjoy a meal, and this obnoxious group that has a fresh 21-year-old, Tej, right? We're all in Vegas doing Vegas memes.
Keep in mind, yeah, we're in Vegas in a Miracle Mile mall at like 11:30, already all drunk. Except you and Emily.
Yeah, we're not. I one of these days, she's usually gonna.
Calvin's usually the sober one.
Yeah, TJ's gonna convince me one day. But so those kind of things, I look forward to those, but those don't really happen when it's just me and Tej and the significant others. Yeah, of course, TJ and I we love doing the meme where we look at each other, cover our mouths, and not say anything, smile, and have the girls like figure out what's going on. We do make those memes, and I do enjoy those a lot, but can't do that every day. I see TJ every day. I sniff his hole every day. He holds my pee-pee when my hands are greasy, that kind of thing. But
it's true.
The wet naked truth.
The wet naked truth. Exposed 2.0.
Exposed 3.0. Anyways, so I do a lot of thinking. So whenever and that's why I don't think TJ hates me so much for not hanging out. Really, I think I put a lot of thought when I make a decision. Most of the time, some of the times TJ looks at me funny, and I'm like, "Fucking send it, bro. Let me go do it." Right. So, I don't really think. I think it is a problem sometimes, right? So sometimes people get upset. TJ has gotten used to me and my bullshit. So he doesn't care. He does care. He complains about it, I'm sure. But, best friends do that. They hate each other to an extent, right?
Sabrina right now is giving me kind of shit. So, like, I'm going to butt in and be like, I normally don't. I mean, like, okay. It's how do I even get into it? I used to, like, really be into video games when we were, like, in high school and middle school.
Yeah,
like,
we talked about this last time.
Super
That's how
into
we
it.
were
Like,
friends.
it was like,
that's how we nurtured the friendship.
Yeah, days worth of online time play.
Oh, jeez.
And now I feel like it was like we were at school and we were like, oh, no. I'm going to stop it from playing.
Okay, no, you just got to swipe.
Sorry, he was getting a phone call. It's going to be super loud.
Stopped it.
It was like, talk about it at school, go home, play. Go to school, talk about it, go home, play. And it's like, and I like never, I always feel like I don't understand your fucking, I don't see how it's so entertaining, but the last 4 days, literally, 4 days. I don't even know if it was four, something like that.
It came out the 12th. So yeah, 4 days ago. 4 days ago.
It's been like 4 hours a day minimum of gameplay.
Dude, so good.
And like, it's like, and I do think, we're talking about Call of Duty. For those who know, Call of Duty 4, Black Ops 4.
Keep in mind, we hated Call of Duty after Black Ops. We didn't get a game after that.
Yeah. So we haven't touched for those who like are into games and know Call of Duty, you can keep up
everyone
with this
knows what Call of Duty is.
I just don't feel like everyone's into games as much as, I don't know, whatever.
Yeah, okay, anyways.
And so like this game, it's like much more like the COD when we were playing in high school. Like it's been like 5 years since I've touched the Call of Duty platform, and like this game like specifically like really touches into like the key components of like what we love, like original for those who give a shit, the original zombies, multiplayer is great again, there's not that much cheesy bullshit, and
except we ran into
fucking dual wielding the
SFG
mini Uzi looking gun.
Oh my goodness, those things do too much damage. It was so infuriating.
So we have those two modes if you love, and then they have the PUBG, Fortnite, Battle Royale meme.
Which we haven't played really.
Literally has all three.
It's a huge game.
It's everything you could ask for. And they have the fucking sick camos, bro, like a Modern Warfare, Red Tiger, Gold. Anyways, I'm already going off on a tangent. I'm finding myself, and it's so weird as boys how we get like this. It never really happens with girls, really.
Well, I'm sure they have their own thing.
Sure, but like it's like all, and even Sabrina today, we were in the front room. She was like, "Are you gonna go home and play video games, or are you gonna hang out with me?" And I'm like, "Shit."
Oh, speaking of which,
I'm like, "Fuck." I'm like, "Isn't your friend coming over tonight or something?" I thought you had friends over tonight. I'm like, fuck, damn.
You know what, Teach? Funny you say that. I was on the phone with Emily, and she was like. I was upset, I was upset last night, and she tried to like point out how I was being irrational, and she did. She convinced me, right? So she was like saying, we haven't really hung out in a while, Calvin, and it's because you got a new video game, and I get it. It's a new video game, and you gotta play.
Oh my god! The fact that this was an actual conversation.
But she said it sincerely. She was like, "I don't want to bother you because I know how much you love doing this. Is like your hobby outside of cars." And I was like, "Okay, that's fine. We'll do something." And then guess what? She's like, "Tomorrow, which is today, can we watch a movie tonight?" So you're out of a co-pilot. Towards the end of the night, sorry.
What time are you not gonna be on?
Dude, the sooner we get home, the sooner we can play. The more we could play.
Because you're leaving. Like, what's? No, but you're going to a movie or you're watching a movie at home?
No, Netflix. We compromised. It's okay.
You're gonna start at like
probably 9:00, so I'm gone.
Because sorry guys, just give us a moment here. Because we have to leave tomorrow early as fuck.
Oh, so you're going to
So I have to edit. I don't care about sleep. I'll be all right with that. I need to edit the video tonight, which is might buy us time. Hear me out. When we go home, I'm probably gonna I need to walk the dogs, do the normal bullshit. Edit shouldn't be very long. Should be a pretty quick video to edit. Yeah. Give me 2 hours, and then from I'll probably on 8 or 9. I'll probably game till That's the issue. You're gonna be probably getting off by the time I'm getting on.
Ripperino. Anyways, what were we talking about?
Wait, oh really? See, I'm just like so obsessed lately.
No, yeah, we've been.
And I can like tap in. I guess I can see. I don't know. And if you have that passion all the time, damn.
Yeah.
For me, I don't. I hope to shake this obsession, which usually with every video game, I shake it within a week. But yeah, I love it. It makes it. You just get. It's such a escapism. Like time flies so fast.
Dud said it well last night.
Did
you not hear him?
No.
We were on that one map with the bus turned on the floor.
Yeah.
And he was like, "I feel like we're back in high school, playing this game."
Oh yeah.
You heard him?
Yeah.
Yeah. So he put it well.
We had all 5 of us on a team on Discord talking.
DJ's annoying though.
It did. God, I muted him halfway through the night. I just couldn't deal with his memes.
Fuck you, DJ.
It was just so good. I think we're just rambling and reminiscing, but it's so interesting how it is so obsessing. I don't know. And what's really cool is what it is now. Like, it's interesting that gaming was so looked down upon 10 years ago, 5 years ago, and now like there's ESPN fucking covers it, and it's like on their magazines, and it's in my opinion, it's such a social. It used to be like video games people who are antisocial, don't have communicative skills, like don't have any friends, but it's like
made me so mad.
In this current age, you meet, and even online, YouTube, Instagram, like you meet, and Tinder, like you meet people online, which is reversed of what the rules would be, which is why I think the older generation looks down against it, because like we turned that and meet new people, and they look at it when we were younger, we went out and socialized. But it's like you socialize more. I socialized with all 4 of you guys last night for like 5 hours nonstop. Mm-hmm. Talked about stuff, did whatever. Although I couldn't see you, but it's such an interesting way of socializing.
I never thought of it that way. I want to dive into that, but
you know what I mean?
That's going to take a while. But I do want to touch on the idea that you said, like the new form of socialization, or not new form of socialization, but like the older generation. Everyone's always
that's the ones who are talking shit.
Yeah. So it's funny, and I like to use this one anecdotal evidence of it's always the new form of media that gets shit on. So like when newspapers were popular and music was the next line, right? Music became like jazz at one point was the devil's lettuce. Like it was bad, not good.
It was marijuana.
I was trying.
I understand.
Forgive me.
I understand.
But so every new form of media. So after jazz, I don't know what happens, but then rap became a really poor form of media, and people were saying how it's ruining children, and now it's just another cycle. Video games is another step in that cycle, saying that video games are ruining the youth. But then there's also this crazy statistics of how video games are improving motor skills, reaction times.
Yeah, I mean, I buy all that, but I also come through like a very like athletic background too, and I'm like, well, you don't get any of that. So like, I mean, it definitely has like you definitely don't get any like physical gain out of it.
No.
Which is
maybe mental stimulation.
Sure, and
physical game, you're going like this, you're squeezing.
Yeah, I don't know. So I definitely see the pros and cons, but I think it's. I mean, okay, this was an interesting thought I had. I usually only play, and for the past 4 days, Call of Duty, really, I've only played it when you and like our friends are on. Mm-hmm. If no one's on, I usually go, I'll play it later. Sabrina, what are you doing? Let's go do something. Really? Yeah.
But that's not how you felt about Fortnite when you were playing Fortnite.
Well, I had no one to play with, so I knew I was forced. But like this game, like I enjoy it 10 out of 10 when I'm playing with everyone. Yeah. It's like the socialization and banter that makes it entertaining. Like I told you about today.
Last night. Yeah. That was a great game. Go ahead.
We were playing Search and Destroy. Again, you really have to understand Call of Duty to keep up with this. But
let me just do a little. Search and Destroy is 2 teams against each other, 1 life only for both teams.
Per round.
One team is trying to plant the bomb, one is trying to defend the objective. So antics happen when this.
Yeah, so it pretty much came to, it was a 2-on-1. Dut had 2 guys on their team.
Dustin.
Dut was the only one there. And when you die, you watch your team play until the next round. So all 4 of us are watching Dustin versus 2 other guys who the team was dominating us the whole time. And
Dustin has a sniper rifle.
And Dustin's not good with it. And
he
was
okay.
It was just really funny to Dut killed one guy like barely, and then like danced with this other guy around a pole for like
they were just
15 seconds, and we all were all 4 on the edge of our seat, like talking to Dustin as Dustin's fighting this one guy, and it was just like that moment, and then Dustin ultimately ended up dying, but we all like screamed.
All 4.
Sabrina
all 5
was sleeping behind me, and I woke her up. She got so fucking pissed, but like. That moment was so fun, and I'm talking about it twice now the day after it happened because it was just such a funny, entertaining
It's something
moment.
we'll remember for a while because something...
And it's not so social. I liked it because it was a social game. It was. I had that interaction, entertainment. Like, I had that escapism, which I think is the real key of this podcast is it's such an escape. And I just felt so escaped of the world. That was the peak of the night for me. It was that moment was just something in me. I loved it, and that's why I'm so entertained and so obsessed with the game, because I feel like when I'm playing it, all the noises and everything is all entertaining and shit. But like, I feel the most away from everything else. I feel like I'm in that world, and that to me is invaluable.
Oh, I want to talk about that. Can we talk about that? Escape.
You can. What, right now? You want to dive into it?
I mean,
you can briefly. I mean, that's what YouTube is. I mean, it's a very cool concept that everybody knows what it is, but they don't realize what it is.
Okay, we'll save that for another time. I really want to dive into that idea because I never think of things as an escape. I think of it. I justify it as something that I like to do, but along the lines of escapism, that's that.
It's the same thing.
It's the same thing.
Mm-hmm. Like I said. Everybody knows what it is. They just don't realize what it is.
That's awesome. Okay, we'll talk about that another time. But I think. Do you have anything else to say? I think that's all I got for it.
Thanks for watching the Calvin DJ show.
All right, thank you so much for watching.
Someone make that a
Go
meme.
follow us on our respective social medias: Instagram, Twitter,
Thanks,
YouTube. TJ's main channel.
The Calvin TJ show.
That's enough. Thank you so much for watching, everyone.
Baby, can you feel the love?
No, I can't turn it off.
No, Calvin's